When we started registering people and those women started pouring in there, they started, as I want to return, reigning women. It blew my mind. I've never seen so many women in all of my life.
It was the first time that trade union women from various unions affiliated with the AFL-CIO, Teamster women, farm worker women, women who worked on the railroads, were meeting as equals to begin a new structure, a new organization where we really could practice sisterhood.
You know, we'd never met each other before, and it just grew.
One of the goals that we set before us was to get women on the executive council of the AFL-CIO. And some people thought we were crazy, that it wouldn't happen, but it did. Joyce was the first one. We now have Barbara Hutchinson. I hope it does not stop.
I hereby nominate our sister, my friend, the voice of the American labor and working families, Elizabeth Schuler, for president of the AFL-CIO.
Hey everyone, this is Liz Schuler, president of the AFL-CIO, America's Federation of Labor Unions, representing 12.5 million workers.
I think it's wonderful we have a woman president of this federation. I never thought I would see that in my lifetime.
Hi, my name is Judy Beard. I'm a member of the American Postal Workers Union, and I am the treasurer of the Coalition of Labor Union Women. The convention was 2 days, and when we got down there, and I say we, because it was a lot of people, it was real crowded, and I had made a hotel reservation, but my room was gone. And it was gone because they expected maybe 700, 900 people, and they got over 3,000.
My name is Marianne Medina, and I'm one of the founding members of CLUW. It's been around 50 years, so I'm really happy that I'm still here.
1974. My name is Rona Bonsu. I came back to work, and I got put into a lot of organizations, and CLUW was one of them.
And we cannot afford the luxury of the discriminatory practices that have cut our paychecks over and over again to the tune of thousands of dollars annually.
When they began to talk about the things that were going on, that they wanted to correct and be a part of, I said, oh, I can work this puzzle, because at the time I worked in the New York City Transit Authority, which was 99.9% men. And so I said, oh yeah, I can work this, you know, I can take this back home and really have fun, okay?
And we learned that we all had the same common problem of being respected in the workplace. And we had the same safety problems, and we had the same salary problems. We weren't being paid enough.
We had no idea what to expect, but we knew that this was kind of a time of many of the liberation struggles for women, for African Americans, and it was really time to be addressing the issues that we thought were important within our unions and within the idea of organizing into unions.
For me, the most exciting thing was getting from a group of women who were organizing and who were being laughed at. People were saying, what are you all doing? Are you sharing recipes in your meetings? And we were saying, no, we're not sharing recipes. We're talking about serious things.
3,200 trade unionists have come to Chicago, some by bus, some by train, and some by plane. And I think that has a message. You can tell them we didn't come here to swap recipes.
Maya was like, that's not what this is about.
The leadership of the international unions and the AFL-CIO began to realize we were not going away. Suddenly, they took us more seriously.
And in 1979, our motto was, a woman's place is in her union. And not just in her union as a member, but in her union as an activist, in her union as an officer. Women are 51% of the population. We should reflect that
in our offices, in our unions, in our cities, in our states, and in Washington, D.C. So I've been saying, you know, we're going to run for office, not for coffee, not just in our unions, but in our communities as well. And that's happening. That's happening with CLUW members who are running for office in their communities.
Going into the 50th anniversary, I am still a little bit shocked that we are still fighting for the same rights that our mothers fought for 30 and 40 years ago.
We're still fighting hard. The characters have changed, the issues have not. We're still fighting for women's equality, equity in the workforce, and being able to hear our voices heard. And we were doing that 50 years ago, and we're still doing it now.
I think that the next 25 years are going to be phenomenal in terms of our influence on what happens in this country on the political, economical, and social level. Women have the power, and I think that CLUW is that force, that energy, that place where women in unions and working class women can come together.
I think it's awesome, and I can't wait to be a part of it.
It's exciting. It's an exciting time to see a labor organization that's run by women and femmes to be turning 50. It's exciting to see the energy of young workers who are coming to these conferences and working behind the scenes to build CLUW into the future. We stand on really amazing shoulders of women and femmes that come before us, and we want to see CLUW be strong and grow over the next 50 years, and we can't do that without the strong past of the 50 years before us.
And I'm so glad that people are still coming, you know, and joining, and it's increasing, and I hope it continues to grow, and it's been a wonderful 43 years for me.
Leadership is continuing to grow. We're able to connect with other women and just being able to understand that we still have to organize.
CLUW turning 50 is awesome. It's hard to believe that it has been 50 years and yet we are still fighting strong, still moving forward.
Congratulations, CLUW. Here's to another 50 years of sisterhood and activism.
Happy 50th birthday, CLUW. Continue to grow on and on.
Happy 50th anniversary.
From the National Officers Council.